gonna make that temperature rise. Gonna get high. We're gonna make that temperature rise. Gonna get high. We're gonna make that temperature rise.
Welcome to the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show. It's your show. He's the host, bringing the best in old school R&B and getting in your ass hot topics. Here's Rory Darnell.
Who was in the studio? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Why is this microphone so high? What the hell? Boss man Cuddy? Do we have an athlete up there? A former NBA player? Why is the microphone so high up in the air? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing? It is me, Rory Darvell, your host, and you listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Listen. First of all, thanks for checking in. Look at the collective are checking in. Oh my God, they're coming all in here. That's good. That's good, because today is going to be an important conversation today. And if you think I'm just going to be all the time just shutting up and playing music, no. Even though it's More Music Wednesday, you still are going to get More Music Wednesday, because that's what I do, collective. I give you more music, on the Wednesdays. But if you want to hear just straight music, no talking, then hang on until 8 o'clock. See, 2 people jumped off already. They said, this nigga we're going to talk about. Well, come back at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time then and listen to this, where it's straight music, no education. I totally understand. Appreciate those who are here. Who's here? Let me get them in there early. Cat Joe just beat Melissa by a hair today. And Melissa checks in out of San Diego. Superstar Kedjo checks in. Tess Book checks in. She's been a while since I've seen her on. Glad she's here. The France has checked in. And the stuffed potato Tina has checked in. What? Yolanda Bolden is back. Praying she's doing well. God is the greatest. She checks in. Michelle Bell, of course, just dropping by to say hi. Because it's Wednesday's church night for Michelle Bell. Got it started with some Ready or Not, giving you the old school Herbie Hancock. I need to turn a fan on because it's up in here. God darn, I need a little fan, please. Fanfare. All right. So, interesting. Jump right into it. Let me giving you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. That's right here on the Real Urban Radio Network and the Attention to Detail R&B radio show. Interesting. I should ask the question, Should I ask the question? Why are y'all here? Why are you, the collective, and you on the radio? Why are you here? Why are you listening or watching me right now? Seriously, tell me why. Be honest, because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to talk about a few things today that has happened. And some of you, I'm sure, are checking in because I can see by your questions, is everything okay? What's going on? Now, the interesting thing is I would hope to think that you are here and like to believe that you are here, not so much out of concern, because if you say, oh, he's okay, and then you just disappear again until at such time you think that there's something wrong. Now, there is that's an interesting thing to that. I put a post up today, not for shock value, but if you really read the post, what I said, sometimes there's so many posts put up in that kind of vein that you assume that there's something wrong with the person. And if you noticed in that post, those of you that read it and were contacting and calling me, I didn't ask you to pray for me. I said, I pray for you. You don't need me to ask you. Because I notice a lot of people when they post something, they'll say, pray for me because I'm going through something or whatever. And I wasn't asking you to pray for me. I would hope, as I do, I pray for people in general, not because they ask for prayer. If I know you and you're someone that's in my life, fairly regularly or whatever, I do pray for you. You don't have to ask me to. Why do I? Why do I pray for you and you don't ask me? You don't solicit my prayers. Well, because I love you and I care about you. And I hope things are well for you. I was talking to a friend of mine before I came on the air. Over the last 10 days, 1, 2, 3, I think 4. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 people that I know passed away. Not old people. I think only one of them actually was older than me. The rest are younger. And there's others who are sick. And there's others whose time is very short. And all this information came within 10 days. It becomes pretty overwhelming when you're surrounded by so much death of people that you personally know. Of course, we know people die every day, obviously, just as people are born every day. But when you know them, that becomes pretty overwhelming. Let me give you some Hollis J, Perfect World, which we'd all love, but we don't have it. But Perfect World, Hollis J on the Real Urban Radio Network. Stay with me.
Wish that I could turn back the days of time. Take everything we did wrong and make it right. Come some things you can't get over. And no matter how many times you apologize, you just can't forget. Gotta let this go. You can't pretend that things will ever be the same again. In a perfect world, you'll still be my baby. And all the things that came in between us, all the way. In a perfect world, you'll still be my girl. Yeah. And when we This letters just your picture in and regrets from the both of us. Cause we know emotions and pride are things that miss the eye. Yeah. Broken hearts can still be foolish. But we both know in the end what you said memories. In a perfect world can still be perfect. All the things that came between us just all fade away. In a perfect world, you'll still be my girl. And when we think about the past, girl, it won't hurt so bad. Yeah, sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it be like that. Perfect world, I would go back and take away all the pain. All the mistakes and the price we paid. Perfect world, start all over. With bad times all the way. In a perfect world, what I'll do is what I'll do. In a perfect world, taking all away. Yes, then we can go back and make it alright, alright.
Hello, this is Dave Farrell. Join me every second and fourth Sunday right here on Real Urban Radio. Real Talk with Dave is a show that is purposed to reach a wide audience with the gospel in a way maybe they haven't heard it before, in a way that brings hope and that brings truth to lives that need it. We are a gospel hip-hop talk show where you can hear some of the best gospel hip-hop that's out, as well as the gospel itself being spoken in the direction of giving hope to a generation that is needing it, to a generation that is lost and seeking something to hold on to. Tune in every second and fourth Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific time on the Real Urban Radio Network.
What's up, everybody? This is Doc Martin from my band Brown Suede. You're listening to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show with the savior of R&B, Mr. Roy Darvell, on the Real Urban Radio Network. Let's go.
Yes, let's go. Hollis J out of Ohio with Perfect World, and that was with his radio drop. That was Brown Suede. Doc Martin, he was at the mixer that we had a couple weeks ago at the Stuffed Potato. You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network, black-owned streaming station. Man, that bell is loud in my ear when I turn the microphone up. Hold on, that was loud. Let's all get out. Anyway, back up in here in the air, talking about some things, some life things. And like I said, I've had a lot of bad news involving my friends and family members, and in a very short period of time. And it became overwhelming. But what it made me do is, and I do it periodically, and I wonder if you do it too. We take, and I'm some reality, I deal in reality as much as I possibly can. And the reality is, and for most of you that are listening or watching, you have more years behind you than you have ahead of you. That's just a fact. Take your age and double it right now and see if you're going to live that long. What are the odds? Not too good. And if you are fortunate to live that long, how many years will be quality years? Or will somebody just be propped up somewhere in the corner or whatever? What will be your quality of life? So I got to a point to where I'm reminded to call people and just say 3 words, I love you. Because you're not guaranteed that they'll be around. I'll call them tomorrow. A quick story. Speaking of when you think that, and especially when we're young, we don't think about nothing. We're not thinking about death. And I say that we should walk around when we get to a certain age and just start thinking about death every day. I'm not saying that either. But I am saying it definitely doesn't enter our minds when we're in our 20s, maybe even our 30s. We just think we just, got it all going forever. And if somebody dies suddenly or whatever, it's an aberration or it's like, well, and I just talked to them. I tell you about a situation of just talk to them. I used to work for Jackson Limousine, EJ Jackson. And when I no longer worked for him, I used to at my job, Water and Power. His business was on my route, so I would stop by occasionally, say hello, and tease him. I had an accident in one of his cars, totaled the limousine, totally my fault and everything. And I was rushing to go pick up. I remember it like yes, I was rushing to go pick up Shanice, the singer, take her to the airport, and so it was late getting her a car. So I just pulled out of the driveway, bam, truck slams into the limousine. I wasn't hurt because it was limousine, totaled the limousine, right? So that was but after this was after I was working for him, so I would go by and I'd always say, hey, Jackson, want me to drive? Want me to drive? Yeah, oh no, brother, I got it. So it was kind of a running joke. Years later, it wasn't funny at the time, but so I went in one day, saw him, spoke to the crew. I mean, those people that I still knew that still work there, his assistant Lynn, and et cetera, whatever. And I left. Came in and I left. That night, I remember Guy Black was on the radio, KJLH. He said, condolences to the family of Ellsworth Jackson. That's EJ. And I'm like, maybe I misunderstood him. No way. He couldn't be talking about EJ. Maybe there's another Ellsworth, but his name was Ellsworth. Not too many Ellsworth, especially black, roaming the earth. So I called up to the limousine company, and I think I spoke to Lynn, his assistant, and I said, his executive assistant, I said, Lynn, I'm just listening to Guy Black on the radio, and he said, condolences to Ellsworth Jackson. I said, something happened, EJ? He said, yeah, he had a heart attack and passed away. What goes in my mind? I just saw him, literally, talked to him a few hours prior. And just like that, he was gone. These are the things that happen. These are real things. So when you put off, so I made this thing, if when things like this go on in my life, it's a reminder to me to let those that you really care about and those, or not just people that are important in your life or people that are in your life, to say, I love you. Start with your parents, your siblings, your closest friends, etc., and then work your way. In order of priority, we'll have people who are important in your life, and that's fine. But let them know. Don't hesitate. Let them know. Hey, I didn't want anything. Just want to call and say, I love you. And they can say it back if they want to or whatever, but it can make a person's day if you do it, because they never expected to hear it. Because let's keep it real. They don't hear that at the funeral. They don't hear it through the tears. They only hear it for real, or the way we 100% can know that they hear it is when they're still here and you can hear it and they can hear it when you tell them. In person, over the phone, however you want to do it, but get that message. Because nobody is guaranteed to be here, and it always never hits home until the person is gone. You ever notice that? Then we tell everybody else, tell your person you love them now. Tell them now. Not the one, L. Young, on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Sometimes you're left at home, feeling all alone. He's with his boys all night, trying to get his name tight. Hey, baby, he'll Hey, baby, baby. Takes one for you. Hey, baby, baby. Takes me one lady. Hey, baby, baby. Something for you. You're the one I give my heart to. You're the one who gives it back to. 'Cause we both know that he's not the one for you. When he makes love to you, he doesn't do it right. He never takes the time to make you satisfied. But when I'm with you, you take it nice and slow. Turn the lights down low. Make sure that you know that I want you. I need to be the only one who takes good care of you. Hey, baby, baby. It's like the one for you now. Hey, baby. Please, won't you be my lady, lady? Hey, baby, baby. Oh, you're the one I give my heart to. You're the one who gives it back to. We both know that he's not the one for you. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. He's not the one. He's not the one. Did you see it right here, baby? Ooh, yeah.
Number one for today's R&B and old school, the Real Urban Radio Network.
What's up, everybody? I'm recording artist Angela Lee, and you're listening to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show with the savior of R&B, Rory Darvell.
Angela, who performed for us at the mixer that went down a couple weeks ago at the Stuffed Potato. You listen to the Attention to Detail R&B radio show on the Real Urban Radio Network. Tess Books, and she just downloaded that Saturday Night Groove by my man Brad Alexander out of Las Vegas, man. Go ahead and download, man. Let these artists know that you're listening, that you're purchasing their stuff right here from, you heard it right here on the Real Urban Radio Network and the Attention to Detail R&B radio show. My man Hugo has checked out. I just saw Hugo a couple of days ago. We was and we weren't in the training class together, but he went in the class after me, so it's good to see him. He checks in, and I appreciate that. I wonder if he's gonna check in and get his tickets. For if you ain't funkin' Rory, who you funkin'? I tell you who do have their ticket. Tess Book. She got her tickets, goddamn. She got them VIPs because she wants that delicious cooking from K. Michelle Catering. I told y'all, did I tell y'all the menu? Hugo, maybe that's why you bought your tickets, because you don't know the menu. Let me. She already told me the menu. Let me write it down to you. Garlic noodles with your choice of steak or shrimp. No, chicken or shrimp, not steak. With your choice of chicken or shrimp, along with veggies and garlic roll with cheesecake desserts. So I guess there's multiple types of desserts she got there, and her famous like I don't want to say lemonade because it's not lemonade. She does these different type of juices with her own little blends and blends and all that stuff. Delicious. But bottom line, I told you guys, when you come to a Rory Darvell concert, Tess Book, you don't eat. What do you mean someone scanned your card? Oh, Hugo, what are we talking about now? What you talking about? Shouldn't nobody be scanning no cards now. Where did you get the tickets from? You get the tickets directly from me. You get the tickets from me. Are you being scammed? For my tickets? Did someone scam you for tickets to my show? That is such an honor. Oh, wait. That's illegal, isn't it? Sorry, Hugo, if you were scammed. Let me know. Who stole your numbers? What do you mean? Who stole your numbers? For my tickets to my show? I'm Beyonce. I mean, no, that's horrible that people stole from you. That's horrible. That they stole your numbers to get tickets to my show. Well, Hugo, you have to explain that to me. I don't think that's right. Well, that's not right. What are you talking about? I don't understand. What are you doing? You have to explain the details to me, Hugo. I don't understand that. But really, am I being bootlegged though? For my show? I mean, it's kind of an honor. It's illegal, but it's kind of an honor. I mean, from an artist standpoint, that's what I'm saying. Because you would think, who would care enough to steal or scam for tickets to my show? Yeah, but no, it's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. But from crazy artists have crazy thought processes. We look for success any way we can. But anyway, yeah. I hope that's not the case, Hugo, because I don't know what your what you're actually likely talking about. I have to call you and discuss that off the air. I don't want you to do nothing right now, but we'll discuss that off the air. Especially if you was really trying to get tickets for my show, we got to find out what was happening for that. But yeah, it's going down though. October the 22nd. That's a Sunday. Test book. Who else got tickets that's on here? Anybody else got tickets? Melissa got tickets. She got her tickets. Anybody else on here got tickets? Let me see. No, that's it. The Frost didn't get his. Kedjo, he didn't buy his tickets. Oh, that's right, because he's working in the show. So he's excused. Listen, if you want to get tickets though to the show, we're doing a tribute to the. You guys gotta understand my play on words. It's very clever, very clever. It's a funkin' tribute to R&B. You see that? You see how I worked that in there? So when you hear Luther Vandross, you're gonna say that's not funk, but it's R&B, and it's a funkin' tribute to R&B. See what I'm saying? So that's how we work that in there. That's how when you hear DeBarge and you hear Luther Vandross and you hear the emotions and you say, none of that is funk, but it's smooth R&B, though, isn't it? And then you hear that Parliament, and you hear that Time, and you hear some Prince, and you hear that Rick James, et cetera, and all that in there, that nice funk R&B soup. You're like, dang, you doing all that, Rory? Yeah, we're doing all that. 13-piece band, you god darn right we are. We're doing all that, baby. It's going down, 13-piece band. I ain't got a 13-piece band up there for nothing. So y'all get on and get them tickets, man. Call me at 424-558-2088 to get those tickets. Let me say that number again slowly in English, okay? 424-558-2088 and get them tickets. Okay, 424-558-2088. You can get $35 general seating tickets, or you can get the $65 funky VIP table seating. But both you can get dinner. The dinner comes with the VIP package, and the general seating, you can purchase the dinner for just $15. You can also pre-order dinner. And if you don't know who Chef K. Michelle is, not the singer, the chef, K. Michelle, Google her, Chuck, as they say. Google her, and you'll find out who K. Michelle is. And she does very well. She did my Cooley Game tribute show, and she was a big hit. And she had a different menu. This time she'll have a different menu. So it's going to be a nice concert for you, a nice venue. It's interesting when you talk to Negroes, because it's like, where is that? Why is it way out there? Because there's not really any nice venues in the hood next to your house on Crenshaw. Sorry, they're not. But then if you say, why is it there? It's going to be right there. Negroes is something else. No wonder Moses had such a hard time. When he said there are stiff-necked people, he's talking about black people. Yeah, he was. Because y'all something else. You can't be pleased one way or another. Here's Body Rock by Kerwin on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Get ready to rock. Rock on with your bad self. That body rock. Rock on with your bad self. Rock on with your bad self. Can I rock with you? Rock on. Can I rock with you? Can I rock with you? Rock on. Can I rock with you? Hey baby, just rock. This party ain't gonna ever stop. Rock. Hey baby, just rock. This party will forever rock. I just got this funny feeling that the party's gonna be popping this evening. Yeah, ladies on the floor, putting on the show. Full of standing dog, and the DJ is gonna make us rock. So don't make no plans. You better get a babysitter, 'cause it's time to jam. I wanna see you tear it up, shake it down, tear it up, and just dance, girl. Tear it up, shake it down, tear it up, and just dance, baby. Just rock. This party ain't gonna ever stop. Rock. Baby. Just rock. This party will forever rock. So what's it gonna be? I've waited too damn long for this moment to get you open. I won't stop trying to make you mine. I just wanna rock your body. That's right, it's time to party. Rock, go ahead, baby, and watch me lose control. 'Cause I like it when you rock it, and I love it when you drop it here on the floor. Just look at you, doing what you do. Got a question, girl. Can I get with you? Can I dance with you? Body rock with you, baby. Ooh, just rock, rock. This party ain't gonna have me stop. Take that body rock. Come on, baby. Come on. Just rock, rock. This party could forever rock. That's right. That body rock. What did you gonna just rock, rock? Let's go. Take that body rock. Check it out, girl. Just rock, rock, rock on. This party could forever rock. Take that body rock. Rock on. Everybody. Rock, rock. Hey, baby. Yeah. Rock. Everybody rock now. Rock. Take it to the floor now. Rock. Hey, baby. Just rock, rock. Everybody. Everybody rock. Rock on with your bad self. Rock on with your bad self. Y'all ain't ready for the Swedish play out. It's all good. You ain't heard nothing yet.
Attention to Detail Productions in association with Still I Rise Cancer Foundation presents If You Ain't Funkin' with Rory, Who You Funkin'? Starring Rory Darvell. Come see this versatile performer backed by a 13-piece world-class band. Pay tribute to funk and R&B groups from the 70s and 80s, reminiscent to the sounds of Parliament, Rick James, The Emotions, Luther Vandross, DeMarge, Prince, and many more. It takes place Sunday, October 22nd, 6:30 p.m. at the Valley Community Auditorium in North Hollywood. Tickets are $35 for general seating, with funky VIP table seating starting at $65. For more information, call 424-558-2088. That's 424-558-2088. Dinner provided by Chef K. Michelle. And a portion of the proceeds will go to the Still I Rise from Cancer Foundation. The funk will hit the fan Sunday, October 22nd at the Valley Community Auditorium in North Hollywood. It's another Attention to Detail production.
Hey everybody, this is Sadia Yasmin, and you're listening to Attention to Detail, old school radio show on the Real Urban.
Straight up. That's what you're listening to. You heard two in a row, by the way. You heard two in a row. You heard from Brad Alexander and his new one, Saturday Night Groove. And then you heard Body Rock by Kerwin out of Apple Valley, man, bringing you the jams that we do. That's what we do here, bring you the best and widest variety of new R&B anywhere. Challenge us. Don't bother, because you will lose. And you just heard the commercial, man. You just heard the commercial for If You Ain't Funkin' Rory, Who You Funkin'? Get your tickets, man. It's going to be a hot night. So what I like to do is I like to bring you guys great entertainment at a low price, but give you $100 show. And so that's the goal. That's my purpose. That's what I do. And so be a part of it. Support goes in a circle. Tell somebody, come on out. You'll have a good time. I tell you, man, also for my collective, if you didn't see the note there, please hit the like and share button when you come into the room. Expand our territory. Because as you expand our territory, you also expand the artist territory. So we are on our way trying to get to 200, we're getting to 250 subscribers, on our way to 1,000. And we're going to do that because you're going to help us get there, because you like what you hear at the Real Urban Radio Network. And so why not tell somebody, man? Share the good news. Share the good news. We only have so many years left on this earth, if we're blessed to have those many years. What I like to do is not waste those years on BS. I don't have that time. And can I be honest? Neither do you. You don't have that time either to deal with someone's BS. Life, literally, really, at this stage in our lives, is too short for BS, for people's garbage, for people's mess. The things that you make priority, especially in relationships or things like that, and you bog down with other people by telling other people about that. And when someone gives you the advice about leaving certain things alone, or hey, let that go, or do this about that, but you like to seem to waddle in the garbage, in the thing that's really not important, or when you should actually move on from whatever the situation is and you stay in it, as a friend, I'm gonna let you stay in it, because we need to do as much as we can to enjoy the balance of the lives we have by minimizing BS in our lives. We inflict enough self BS on ourselves. Think about what you do. Think about the things you do to yourself at your age that you haven't got out of your system, or whatever weaknesses you may have, and you cause yourself grief. You don't have time for somebody else's foolishness. I'm not talking about a real problem, and you're friends with somebody and you want to help them through a real problem. But lightweight mess stuff, things that are important to high schoolers that should no longer be important to those of us that are in our 50s, 60s, because our time is short. I've gotten to the point where I say, you know what, here's what you do about that. But if you continue, especially when someone gives you the phrase, I'm grown, I know what I'm doing, I do what I want to do. At that point, I say, you go. Keep that same grown energy when whatever I told you to get out of or leave alone, you kept waddling in it because that's what makes your blood flow. God bless you. Because I don't want to get in the way of anything that makes someone's blood flow. If mess makes your blood flow, do you. What's the phrase you guys, people always say, do you, boo? Do you. All I'm saying is, I'm cutting you off right here because I'm not going to allow your mess to take up my lifetime, because I got my own mess, or I got my own things that I'm doing that are productive, and I don't have the time or energy to allow your garbage, which is BS, which is not anything really serious, to bog me down. 30 years ago, might have sat right there and waddled in it with you. Girl, brother, you should do whatever. Man, if I was you, well, man, I would. So what happened? And then I come follow up with you on mess. Not doing it. We don't have that kind of time in our lives. We're trying to get to the joy. We're trying to get as much joy as we can out of this life. Well, the years we have, because you realize we waste a lot of years. One has said, there's a saying, youth is wasted on the young. Because we spend a lot of time when we're young doing BS, involving ourselves in BS. What's important to us then really isn't really that important, but it takes us years to realize that. But if you still waddle in BS years down when your life is about to be over, or the quality years of your life is about to be over, because again, you don't know how many functional years you have left. We can live to 90, but maybe at 75, we can't do nothing for the next 15 years, but be breathing, waiting on death. We don't have that crystal ball. We don't have that. I'm going to still be playing basketball when I'm 85. What you talking about? Huh? So between people dying, I mean, I don't know about you, but for me, I got a lot of people that are young in terms of dying of illness that when our uncles and aunts was living to their 70s and 80s, we're not even living to retire. Jay Lamont, I'll be right here on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Y'all, this is what records used to sound like.
there all I called just to see how you were doing.
Hello.
Well, for me to let you know that you are on my mind. Is everything okay? Is there something you should tell me? Just let me know. Talk it out. I'm sure we can agree. I will always be around. I will never let you down. Girl, you know I'll be right here. The simple steps that we take, this true love will never break. Girl, you know I'll be right here. By the way, let me ask, are you still with him? Oh, I do my best to get you back. That's just how it's been. Is everything okay? Is there something you should tell me? Come on and tell me, yeah. Just let me know. Talk it out. I'm sure we can agree. I will always be around. I will never let you down. Girl, you know I'll be right here. I will be right here with the simple steps that we take. This true love will never break. Girl, you know I'll be right here. Well, I will always be around. I will never let you down. Girl, you know I'll be right here. The simple steps that we take. This true love will never break. Girl, you know I'll be right here. Well, oh, I'll be your ride, country daughter. Yeah, yeah. I'll be your rider. You will be my baby girl. Ooh, yeah. I'll always be around. I'll never let you down. Girl, you know I'll be right here. I'll always be right here. Simple steps that we take. This true love will never break. Come on, girl, you know I'll be right here. Always here. I'll always be around. Oh, yeah, I'll never let you down. No, no, girl, you know I'll be right here. Simple steps that we take. This true love will never break. Girl, you know I'll be right here. Oh, baby, yeah, makes me around. I'll never let you down. Girl, you know I'll be right. I will always be right here. Simple steps that we take. This true love will never break. Just call, girl, you know I'll be right here.
Hi, this is singer-songwriter Sarah Shine, and you're listening to Rory Darvell on the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Ow! I be in here multitasking, you guys, so sometimes I'll be back late on the radio by 2 or 3 seconds. But y'all all right, right? That was Jammin' J. Lamont. I'll be right here. That's a jam. I like that song. Have y'all bought that song? Has anyone bought that song? Does anyone else like that song, or is it just me? If you like that song, let me know. Let me know if you like that song. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, you can call in if you want. Say hi. If you're listening on the radio, I know y'all be listening. Like, why don't you call and get out the number? Okay, 424-5. That's my number. I don't want y'all calling me directly. What? I don't put my number out like that. 331-9316. If you want to call in out there and you're listening in radio land. I know my collective, they are just sitting here and they make their comments right there so I can see what they want to say. But if you want to call in and say something, or if you want to be the silent talker, you can join my collective, join my YouTube page, and you can watch what you listen to. But now keep that app going now. So when I'm not on, you still listen now to the Real Urban Radio Network by that Live 365 app, that free app. Collective, are you aware of that Live 365 app? Are you listening? Oh, you know what? Oh, I just got something. Boss Man Cuddy asked me to ask you, the listener, or anyone, the listener, and you, the collective, if ever you tune into the station, which should be often, and it's not on the air, and you say I tuned in and it's not on the air, first, check your phone bill. Make sure you paid. Make sure you paid your bill. But if it's not that, and your internet service has not been shut off, call me directly. Call me directly and let me know, hey, Roy, I was listening to the app. It's not on. It's not on. Because sometimes we miss it, and not everybody hears it all the time. And so that way we can make sure, that you don't miss it for long. Because sometimes they have power outages here or whatever, and everything has to be reset here at the station to get stuff back on the air. So if that happens and you have to be listening, let us know. Let me know. Call me directly and say, Roy, I've been trying to listen to the jams. And yeah. So would y'all do that for me, please? All right. But in the meantime, download that Live 365 app, search Real Urban Radio Network. So you have it on your phone. You can listen to us at any time, plug it into your car, man, and listen to this great music anytime. And those of you that are listening and you want to watch every now and then, just pop in and look, then download and come to my YouTube page, Rory Darvel, at Rory Darvel, Darvel, and then just sign up, man. Sign up. It is free. Everything is free. And add to that listenership, man, so we can be able to go live anywhere, anytime on the YouTube and expand, man. That's what it's about, expanding the territory. In the next hour, I'm going to talk about a word, integrity, especially integrity as it relates to the music business. Or any business really, but I'm in the music business. So, or entertainment business. The word integrity. We're going to talk about that in the next hour. This hour, I was just really wanted to focus on telling people that you love them. And life is short. Do the best you can to eliminate as much BS out of your life from other people, because we put our own BS in our lives, and we're too old to take on other people's BS. Now, I'm not saying don't help somebody. There's a difference, and you know the difference. You know when something is just basically, I don't know, it's like stuff for gossip, things of that nature, and you put a lot of energy into someone else's drama. That's unnecessary drama. That is really, that you can really cut it off by telling them, hey, do this, boom. But if they want to, but then when you tell them, some people, I know what I'm doing, I'm grown, or whatever the case may be, will you be grown? Keep that same energy when what I told you is going to backfire when it backfires. Because I'm going to just keep moving. Because I told you, because I don't have time. Don't mean I don't love you, don't care about you, but I ain't got time for you to be silly. And you ain't listening. That's all I'm saying. And you shouldn't do the same, because life is too short. I want to do some things in my life before I'm gone, because I just never know. And none of us do. We at that age where we got to be more conscious of that, hey, especially when you have people around you that are just leaving or getting very sick and things of that nature. And you're like, damn. And it could be you. It could be you next to be very sick, or something happens to, or you die. And you didn't do the things you want to do. Then you'd be laying up in the boxes like, I done messed around and didn't do what I wanted to do. And look at me now. I knew I should have went over. You'll be in that box doing the whole time until you turn to dust, complaining, spirit pissed off at yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to yourself. Listen, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to end this hour fast and furious, because I know Melissa likes to get her groove on. So this is going out to Melissa. I'm going to send this out to Melissa. Who's your favorite girl? I am. No, I'm not your favorite girl, but the song is called I'm Your Favorite Girl. This is the granddaughter of the late, great Barry White, my former boss, Brittany Glodine. I'm Your Favorite Girl. Rock out for this last couple of minutes going into the second hour, because we got some more. This is and got some more for you in the next hour on the Real Urban Radio Network.
This
is B-Glow. It's time to take it back one time for all you old school heads out there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, who's the girl we appreciate? Me! I'm your favorite girl. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. No, this thing is just for me. I'm your favorite girl. Hey, I'm fly. Let's throw it back one time. Hey, this track is gonna take you back. Just keep for a minute. Be good, but to get it. So come and party with me. Because I win this. I know this. I work this. I do this. This old school vibe is so fly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who's the girl we appreciate? Me. I'm your favorite girl. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. No, this thing is just for me. I'm your favorite girl. I wanna get up and do my thing. Is that alright with y'all? Is that alright with y'all? Here we go. Oh, I think I wanna dance. And that concludes our old school break for the day.
Broadcasting live to the world at www.realurbanradio.com. Your home for today's R&B and old school.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Man, I had to finish that hour strong. I know I did with that Brittany Glodine together. That was funky. Listen, coming at you real smooth at you this hour. We got some Tigress out of Maryland coming at you. We got, man, the ladies, you're going to love this. This has been a hit. The ladies have loved this one, man. I will never interview him on the show because this show does not allow men to deep voice me on my own show. So, R.L. Bell will not be interviewed on this show because men are not allowed to deep voice me and steal my female audience with their voices. You can hear the song, but you will not hear him speaking on the show. Simple as that. Call it what you want, ladies. But I got to protect my brain, my voice. Can't compete with R.L.B. You know, these deep voice brothers. So enjoy the song, ladies. That's all you're going to get. You're going to get some R.L. Bell. You're going to get Robin Bramlett, my musical director, who will be funking, even though she'll be smooth in this hour with this song, but she'll be funking on the 22nd. Have you got your tickets yet? What are you waiting on? What is the problem with y'all getting these tickets? I don't understand it. Why I got to sweat it out? JT, Mr. Showtime is coming at you. Listen, I want to talk to now about me, so to speak, but integrity. What's important to me? In this arena of entertainment, it's considered, which is sad, pretty much a dog-eat-dog business. You get ate up, chewed up, and spit out in this business because that's what people do. It's important that integrity and that you establish your brand as such. For me, I really do care about the artists that I represent. I try to put them in the best light that I can. It's important. And you know what's important that I realized? You guys in the public, you guys really that like great music and entertainment should really be listening to these artists whose names you do not know and make them names that you know because they're really good. Start coming to these shows. When you hear a name you don't know, I know that I've never heard of him. Well, how do you hear of somebody? How do you hear of somebody when you hear? How do you hear Bruno Mars before you heard of Bruno Mars? If you just said Bruno Mars is going to be at this club, and you go, I've never heard of him, so I'm not going to go see him. Well, how do you hear about it? How do you find out how good he is? How do people find out how good he is? And then when you hear about him, really, it's a lot about discovery. If you like live entertainment, you like good music and things of that nature, DeFrance, Hugo, Melissa, Tess, Tina, make other people hear about them. You listen to them and you say, man, they're really good. Spread the word about them. Because who is suffering from the lack of entertainment? You. The people that want entertainment. But there's nobody out there. How do you know? You're waiting on this star to come from where? It's these people whose names you don't know that if you go see them, take that chance, spend a little bit of dollars because you want some live entertainment, and then you start telling people about them. There's not a lot of, the industry has changed a lot. So they're not pumping out the stars like they used to because they're not looking for them. They aren't. Radio's not. The record labels are not. It's really kind of up to the public and us and people like me. People like myself who put these people out there, you should come listen to them. Then you'll find out, then you'll have some new stars. As far as the artists that I deal with and them, as far as integrity, I have to build a trust. And then when someone tries to disparage your name or trash your name, you have a track record of where you treated people right. So it'll be hard for that negative to penetrate, to get through. Talk more about integrity when I come back. Pillow Talk, Tigressa on the Real Urban Radio Network. I need y'all's feedback, Vicki Robinson.
Hey baby, let me stay. I don't care what your friends are about to say. What your friends all say is fine, but it can't compete with this pillow talk of mine. Oh, you can't find love on the one-way street. It takes two to tango, takes two to even compete. Oh no, so boy, just put that stuff side down and let's get together before the day runs us down. I'm pleading to you now, hey baby, let me try to be the one who set your stuff on fire. What your friends all say is fine, but can't compete with this pillow talk of mine. Oh, I don't wanna see you be no fool. What I'm teaching you tonight, boy, you'll never learn it in school. Oh no, friends who tell me what's right. I'll last a while than that one cold and lonely night. Ooh, hey baby, let me be the one who turns you on from A to Z. What your friends all say is fine, but I can't compete with this pillow talk of mine. Ooh, Hi, this is recording artist and two-time Olympian Siobhan Nieto, and this is my new single called Through the Good and
Tigressa gets us started with the remake Pillow Talk on the Real Urban Radio Network out of Maryland. Yeah. If you like it, pick it up. Let her know. And Vicky says she loves the arrangement of that song. Well, all right then. Tigressa, be happy to hear that. Tigressa wanted to make her way out here. She's been out here before. She wanted to come to the mixer, but those flights, man, those flights was a little bit too rich for her blood and most of the people on the East Coast. So I totally understand it, but we just plan on having her to make it out here next year. So you writers, y'all keep writing those songs, man, and get ready and have them ready so we can get you out there in front of these people. Tell people about these artists. When you hear about them, buy their music. Spread the word, people. Let them know. We're gonna get them out there to you. We got plans to get make it more accessible and spread out the word about these artists and stuff that are doing this really good music. Because there's more stars, man. Y'all just don't see them. Y'all just see them in the record industry and trying to bring them out there. But I'm doing my best to bring them out there, and that's where the integrity comes in. I do my best to do the best for the artists. I do not like if someone tries to ruin me by saying negative things or spreading words. And it happens, whether you know it or not, whether you know how much good you feel that you're doing or that you are doing, there's someone out there who has their eye on you or doesn't want to see you be successful at what you're doing and will do what they can. And someone will go out of their way to make your path more difficult. So you have to understand that, and you just keep allow that negativity to be fire to fuel you going forward. And it gets discouraging, it does, because you do wonder, you start to let doubt creep in a little bit, but then you kick doubt out, and then you continue doing what you're doing because you're doing the right thing. I know I'm doing the right thing. It's not bragging or being arrogant about it. I know I'm doing the right thing because it feels good. It feels good inside, and it's not just for me. It's not for me. I really put the artist's best interest at heart. The Stuffed Potato is going to be hosting some fire artists in 2024. We're already getting that lineup set up. You guys need to make plans to be at the Stuffed Potato in Anaheim next year. If you haven't been to the Stuffed Potato at all this year, you need to make plans to be there next year. We already are lining. We got a show coming that I'm going to keep it under wraps until everything is finalized. But we have a show coming, and they're celebrity artists. I said it. You know why? They were at the mixer. They performed at the mixer, and they were so impressive that the Stuffed Potato is booking them. And the crazy thing is, they're going to be booked together. I'm excited because it's going to be a fire show. I already know that. No doubt in my mind. Both of these artists got high praise at the mixer. So the house will be full. Once the show is announced, I suggest you guys get your tickets. Once again, I don't know what I have to do, how many fire shows I got to put my name on, and that'll be that I got, and people come and say, great show. Or just a show at the Stuffed Potato that, the family puts on. By the way, the family will be there October the 21st doing a tribute to Peebo Bryson and Stephanie Mills. Them are two fire artists. Fire. y'all need to be in the house. If you like People Bryson and Stephanie Mills, you need to be in the house. By the way, both People Bryson and Stephanie Mills are still currently out there doing their thing and doing it at a high level. People can still sing, and so can Stephanie. So they tell it, but the family is going to do a tribute to them on the 21st of October, and so get your tickets, be in the house for that. So much going on in the month of October, and of course, if you ain't funkin' Rory, who you funkin' is following the day after. So there's plenty of entertainment going down, fire entertainment going down that weekend. So make sure that you are in the house and get your tickets for that. Again, for the Funkin' Show. Funkin' Tribute to R&B, 424-558-2088. Matter of fact, Vicky Love has her ticket. So she's ready to be in the house, be in the building. Yolanda, you got your ticket yet? What you waiting on? Yolanda, to get your ticket? You gonna get your ticket. Hugo, do I gotta pick up your money? Is that what you're trying to say? Because you got a compromised car, so I gotta come pick up your money. I know where you work. I can come on down there and pick it up. I know where you live. Well, unless you move. I don't think you moved though. I know where you live. So I can come either way. We can work it out, brother. We can work it out, DeFrance. You can take off work, man. You get off work early. You've been at this job a whole lot of years. They'll let you off a couple hours early to come on down and see this funk. They let you on. Don't act like y'all ain't got no excuses now. Y'all ain't got no excuses now. Come on down and get some of this funk. That's what you need to do. Now, Tina has an excuse. She has a doctor's note. She has a doctor's note signed by her parents and everything. So she is excused from the concert. She's excused. She got a doctor's note. So she all right. But the rest of y'all look perfectly fine and healthy to me. So yeah, make sure I get y'all tickets, man. Be in the house, man, because we're gonna be doing it big. Matter of fact, Kendall should be on his way to rehearsal. If he ain't already, he should be on his way to rehearsal. They got rehearsal tonight. God darn it. They got vocal rehearsal tonight. Shucks, they need to be in there practicing them vocals. I think I'm gonna stop in and make sure it's what they do. Check in on my investment. See what they do. I mean, I got some more music for you. I got the guy that won't be interviewed on this show coming up, and you'll hear why I'm mistaken if you don't recall, ladies. But this is R.L. Bell coming at you with his song called Delilah. So, oh well, thank you. God darn it to the potato. God darn it. Donate. I like that. I appreciate that. You need my Zelle information? You don't need my Zelle information, do you? Okay. Anyway. This is R.L. Bell coming at you with his song called Delilah on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Baby, you're driving me crazy. Every time I look into your eyes, you mesmerize me. I know that you know that we know that every time that we're together, our hearts are thumping. Ooh. Baby girl, it's the time to make the move, cause what we wanna do is get in the groove. You're kissing me, I'm kissing you. You're touching me, I'm touching you. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. What are we gonna do? Ooh, girl. I know it's hard, baby, but it's not time yet. Come on. All I wanna do is love you, make me feel good. Yeah. All I wanna do is you make me feel so good. All I wanna do is love you, make me feel good. All I wanna do is be my love. I wanna push myself inside your soul. Let me hear you say yes, that's where it goes. Ooh, can you feel that it's getting much deeper? This love that we share, you will never, ever, never, ever,
never end, girl. Oh, baby, you got my heart, you got my mind. That you will have to the end of time. Ooh, to the end of time, yeah. Ooh, girl. Come on. Show what you've been saying to me. Just right now, that's all that I need. I'm gonna give you what you've been waiting for. Yeah. We don't have to fight it no more. We don't have to fight it
The Real Urban Radio Network welcomes a new family member. Starting Saturday at 12 noon Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Pacific, you can now hear the HBCU Game Day pregame show. It's a 2-hour in-depth analysis of what's going on with Black college football this fall, packed with interviews, game analysis, coaches and players reports, plus your hosts Tali Carr and Simone Stanley stomping the yard for all the tea that's spreading about your favorite HBCU. The HBCU Game Day pregame show. Both of these guys are from the culture and know how to represent HBCUs like no other. The HBCU Game Day pregame show, 12 noon till 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Tap in at realurbanradio.com or download the Live 365 mobile app and search for the Real Urban Radio Network. More HBCU Game Day content can be found on YouTube by subscribing to the HBCU Game Day channel or going to hbcugameday.com. An exclusive experience only on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Hey, right now, thanks for making us your station playing today's R&B and old school.
Hi, I'm Tracy.
And I'm Sean.
And we are the Walkers. You listen to Rory Darvell's Attention to Detail Old School Radio.
Robin Bramlett, whose song, congratulations goes out to Robin, whose song Come Inside Me has been submitted for Grammy consideration. Congratulations to Robin. That was Inside, I said Come Inside Me, but it's called Inside My Love. So both songs, no, it's Inside My Love, sorry about that little typo, but Inside My Love has been considered or has been submitted to be considered for Grammy consideration. Before that, that was Delilah out of Texas, I think it's Houston, Texas, by R.L. Bell. And that was his song. That was not Barry White. No, that was R.L. Bell out of Houston, Texas. We're giving you more music on Wednesdays because it's more music Wednesdays. We give you a couple of old school jams and to remind us of the shoulders that we stand on for this new school R&B that you're getting. Got Mr. JT, Mr. Showtime coming at you. Got Elaine Stepters coming at you. FM2 and Intentional, my personal jam. I love that song. We're going to end it on an old school jam from the Blackbirds. Can you wonder which one that we're going to play for you for from the Blackbirds? And then we get down up in here in the studio hanging out, talking about some integrity. Got to have it, man. I got to have it. I explained myself because sometimes you have to protect your brand, especially when people attack it. And you want to be able to look at a track record, because sometimes people will fall for what they hear when they hear negative about you. And so I work very hard to establish myself with these artists. So if you go to any of the artists that I work with and you try to say something negative about me to them, hopefully I have instilled enough trust and belief and shown them enough. That's why you really have to be a person of your word in the entertainment business, because a lot of people are not. And so I never want my word to come back void. When I say something and send something out or say something, it travels, it reaches, and people, it can't be interrupted by BS, by lies. Because when someone says, oh, about this, about, and someone goes, no, I didn't have that. That wasn't my experience. So whenever someone says, and there will be way more people saying that wasn't my experience. And so that's what, this is what happened when I worked with him. We got this, that, and the other. Or even if something doesn't work out, it's not because there wasn't an earnest effort made to make it successful, whatever it was, whatever the venture was, whatever we were going striving for it to do. I've been asked to manage artists. I'm kind of leaning in that direction. It's a lot of work. And a lot of listening needs to take place on the artist part. But I think I would like the responsibility. I think I would like the responsibility of managing that job because I do operate with integrity. And I think I've established myself to do that. That someone can trust that I never guarantee any success of anything, but I do guarantee that I'm going to work hard and do everything I can to make it happen. But my goal is always to make something positive happen, something good, and to move a person forward, is to move their art forward. And I never want to get stagnated or feel that, you always get in a place where you're stuck, but you want to get over that hump and you have to grind a little harder or maybe go another direction to make it happen. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm eliminating the word try and inserting the word will or do. Going to do or will make this XYZ. And so I want to get in that mindset. I always want to have that positive mindset that you're going to make it happen. And so the universe opens up, your mind accepts it, you want to believe it, accept it, and then operate as if it is so. Even though it may not happen. But keep in mind, don't live in a fantasy, especially if you're not doing the work and you're just saying, oh yeah, it's going to be sold out. It's going to be the... You can't have that vision if you're not going to do what it takes to sell it out. It may not sell out, but at least you set out doing the things that make it possible to be sold out. You can't just sit in the chair and say, oh, it's going to be sold out. And you didn't make a call. You didn't put out an advertisement. You didn't do anything. It said, it's going to be sold out. Those are people that are living in fantasies and lying and don't have integrity. You want to stay away from them folks. And quickly, because remember, you're old. We ain't got time to BS with folks. We don't have that kind of time. And so that's what I do. Mr. Showtime, coming at you, excuse me, with what you want to do. Or how you going to do it, something like that. I don't know, the title ain't up there. On the Real Urban Radio Network.
What's the deal? It's the legendary Hall of Fame DJ Mixmaster Ice. And we came here to have a good time. And one way for us to have a good time is to make sure you all are having a good time. Right about now, couples. Right about now, single people. Grab somebody by the hand as JT Showtime tell you what to do. What you feeling? What you feeling? What you feeling? What you feeling? Having a party and everybody's dancing to the music. Alright, cause that beat's so jamming. So hey, Mr. DJ, play that song all night. The style's moving. From center left to right. I say now, I say what I want, I do what I like, and do what I feel, 'cause that's all I like. Alright. If you feel it, get up on your feet. I say what I want, what I like, what I feel, 'cause that's all I like. You know I like. Feel it, sing along with me. What you feeling? Everybody's dancing. What you feeling? Dancing to the music. What you feeling? Nothing else is gonna matter. What you feeling? Yeah. 'Cause the night is young and just celebrating. Today on this occasion is so amazing. We're all participating. We know what we're doing. Alright. So keep those bottles coming. Start grooving. Yeah. All night into the morning. I say what I want. Do what I like. I do what I feel. And that's how I like. Oh, if you feel it, sing along with me. I say what I want. Say what you want. What I like. And do what I feel. And that's how I like. You know I'm right. Everybody dance with me. What you feeling? Everybody's dancing. What you feeling? Dancing to the music. What you feeling? Alright. Nothing else is gonna matter. What you feeling? Yeah. 'Cause the night is young, we just got two step left to right. Move that body from side to side. Two steps back, turn around. One step forward, then touch the ground. What you feeling? Two step left to right. Move that body from side to side. What you feeling? Yeah. Turn around. One step forward, then touch the ground. What you feeling? Two step left to right. Move that body from side to side. What you feeling? Yeah. Turn around. One step forward, then touch the ground. Two step left to right. Move that body from side to side. What you feeling? Yeah. Turn around. 'Cause the night is young. We just right.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is your girl, recording artist Victoria Venice, and I'm in the Dominican Republic, but I'm always listening to Attention to Detail, old school radio show with the savior of R&B, my friend.
Hey, that was Do What You're Feeling. That was by JT, Mr. Showtime, out of Houston, Texas. And look who checked in out of Houston, Texas, Mr. R.L. Bell. What did he say? He said, hey, bro, I see you. I want to thank you for digging my song, Delilah. Tell your listeners I will try my best to make the next show you guys have. Tell everyone much love from R.L. Bell. That's R.L. Bell, ladies and gentlemen, that just checked in with us on the live, sending y'all a message. Thank y'all for supporting him. Did you buy that song? Has everybody bought that song yet? I did tell them, R.L. Bell, full disclosure, that you will not be interviewed on this show. I just want to make it very clear, because you're not allowed, because I don't have brothers on here deep voicing me, man. Okay, you can't come on here with that very white voice. Now, when you get some tenor in your voice, then maybe I might have you on here. But other than that, I can't call you and have you in the studio or have you on the phone and get Barry White and me on my own show stealing my female audience. Can't have it. I'll play your song. I'll meet you in the middle, compromising. But yeah, they won't hear your speaking voice on these airwaves. All right, okay, that makes it clear, bro. Nothing personal. Love you. But you know, it's just business. You know what I'm saying? Here's the voice I have, R.L. Bell. That's all I got. Can't have you coming on here. I just want to thank all the ladies that purchased my soul and all the delighters out there. No, I can't have you doing that, bro. Okay? So we'll play the song, but that's it. And we'll interview you right there, man. You can type in the answers to the questions. We can do it like that. But I don't need Melissa and Tina and the other ladies that's on here that might be sneaking and being quiet, and Yolanda and Test Book and all that. No, they don't know. No. They want to hear your voice, call you, buy a record or something like that. That's all I'm saying. That's all I got to say. I'm moving on. Really. Goddamn, I got to show you about R.L. Bell. His song played. There you go. That's what we do here. You know, have interviews and all that kind of stuff. You just get some tenor in your voice, call in. Otherwise, I'm moving on to the next thing. Anyway, as I was saying, it's my boy R.L. Bell, though. My boy, though. Mm-hmm. Hopefully, we'll be able to come down when we do have our next shindig. We'll have more artists on the East Coast, Midwest, and all that stuff that will come down. We're going to make it worth their while. And we're going to have a good time. We're going to be playing, because it's all about the music. It's not about R.L.'s voice. The singing voice, yes, but it's tough. It's not about that. But it's about the singing, about the music that he's bringing to us. That's what it's about. So we'll hear that. We'll deal with that. I don't think R.L., once we have the next minister, I don't think he'll be allowed to talk or say hello. He'll just have to sing, and that's it. Hold up a sign, hello, and then start singing. There ain't no interviews after that. We're talking to him after that. I don't know how. That's anybody. R.L. No, R.L. You ain't the only deep voice brother that has been up in here. Okay. It's bias. Call it what you want. I'm just keeping it real. Hit the bell. Cowbell. Shut up. That is. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, listen. Before I get up out of here, because I am going to be leaving shortly, I got to go and practice, and I got to go sell tickets to If You Ain't Funkin' Rory, Who You Funkin', going down October the 22nd, right here in North Hollywood, California, at the Vision Valley Community Auditorium. It's a very nice auditorium. Wish we could feel it, but we can't. 13-piece band going to be going down, man. You heard Robin Bramlett's song earlier. She is my musical director, and she is going to be bringing that funk like she did April 29th when we did the Cool in the Game tribute concert. I haven't heard a note that the band has played. I'm looking forward to it at rehearsal next week. Haven't heard a note that they played. I'm really excited about it. The first time that we came together with the band, I was nervous because I know how the Cool in the Gang stuff would sound. Man, it was off the chain. Sound like the record. I'm telling you, Cool in the Gang could have been that band. Could have been. That's how what a great job Robin did. So now we're doing something different because we're not concentrating on one group. It's several groups. So just to hear it go from song to song, that's going to be the amazing part because you'll have this one band playing all these artists, and it's going to sound great. And I'm looking forward to hearing it. And I think the only person you have to worry about how they sound is the vocalist, me. And then my background singers, please, I ain't worried about them. They're going to be off the chain too. Matter of fact, they should be starting rehearsal pretty soon. I mean, I think they should rehearse. I don't know if what's his name? He's in my band, Kedrick. I don't know if Kedjo is on here still because he's probably getting ready and they're doing the rehearsal or whatever. But matter of fact, speaking of Kedjo, his song is going to play in the 8 o'clock hour. So his song, his latest one, will be playing in the 8 o'clock hour, Save the Night for Us. So you guys continue listening to the Real Urban Radio Network even after I'm gone. You hear that smooth music, and you'll hear less of my voice because you won't hear my voice at all. I'll be gone. But in the meantime, here's Elaine Stepton with Everybody Needs Love on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Say you wanna be loved, but you won't let me love you. Say you want someone to trust in you, baby. Can you see that's what I'm trying to do? I know you've been hurt before. You're afraid to try. Love wants you without love by your side. You only have love. 'Cause everybody needs love, oh yeah. Everybody needs love. Say you wanna be kissed, but you won't let me kiss you. Say you wanna be missed. Can you see how my arms are missing you? She's got me hurting so inside. Now love, try to hide. No matter how you try, without love you can't survive. 'Cause everybody needs love, oh yeah. Everybody needs love. Baby, don't you know that you need love? I need love. Everybody needs love. Say you wake up in the morning, yes you will. Feeling so empty inside. I bet I know what your trouble is, babe. You need someone like me by your side. I know you've been hurt before. And you're afraid to try. That's when I'm right by your side. You'll have no peace of mind. 'Cause everybody needs love, oh yeah. Everybody needs love. Everybody in the world needs love. Everybody needs love.
Attention to Detail Productions, in association with Still I Rise Cancer Foundation, presents If You Ain't Fucking with Rory, Who You Fucking? Starring Rory Darvell. Come see this versatile performer backed by a 13-piece world-class band. Pay tribute to funk and R&B groups from the 70s and 80s, reminiscent to the sounds of Parliament, Rick James, The Emotions, Luther Vandross, DeBarge, Prince, and many more. It takes place Sunday, October 22nd, 6:30 p.m. at the Valley Community Auditorium in North Hollywood. Tickets are $35 for general seating, with funky VIP table seating starting at $65. For more information, call 424-558-2088. That's 424-558-2088. Dinner provided by Chef K. Michelle. And a portion of the proceeds will go to the Still I Rise from Cancer Foundation. The funk will hit the fan Sunday, October 22nd at the Valley Community Auditorium in North Hollywood. It's another Attention to Detail production.
This is Vivian from Antelope Valley, and you're traveling back through time with Rory Darvell on the Attention to Detail Old School Radio Show on the Real Urban Radio Network.
Yes, get your tickets, ladies and gentlemen. What y'all waiting for? Who is that? Cheryl Thompson has checked in. She said she told Milton. I said, yeah, she needs to check out the show. What show? Both of y'all need to check out my concert. Are you getting your tickets? This is what I need to know at this point, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are down to the get your tickets now era. Listen, let me say, this is my last few minutes, people. This ain't the I'm still thinking about it. What are you thinking about? I don't understand that. Either you're interested in coming to the show to get this funk, or you are not at this point. I just don't have the still thinking about it was weeks ago. We are here now. We are at the, hey, poop or get off the pot situation. Are you afraid that I'm not going to be worth the $35 and $35? Let me tell y'all something. No, don't try to stop me. Let me be real. Drinks are $18. And y'all buy them drinks and you think nothing of it. So you mean to tell me that you really feel that you buy that drink, that you're going to get more out of that drink that will take you 10 minutes to drink for $18? And you're more than likely going to have two. So you spend almost $40 with tip, $40 on two drinks. You mean to tell me you don't think about that? But you have to think for weeks and weeks and hours to buy a $35 ticket for a 2-hour show? Really? You are that, I'm totally serious. You are that skeptical that you feel that $35, oh my God, that $35, you taking, I have a 13-piece band. I have years of being on stage. Seriously. It's really that big of a thought? Really? That you are so concerned, like, oh my God, now I spent $40 on that Hennessy or whatever it is the hell y'all drink, because I don't see paying $18 for a 6-ounce glass of anything. Don't. No. I have not seen any alcoholic beverage worth $18 that's mostly soda. You ain't even getting a glass of the alcohol. One customer pays for an entire bottle of alcohol, and they make hundreds of dollars off one bottle of alcohol. Y'all think nothing about it when you go to Taco Tuesday, when you go to watch the football game at the bar on Sunday. And I think the word might be hurt that it takes people so long to decide what they're going to buy. And here's what kills me. Don't do this. Don't do this, ladies and gentlemen. When the show is canceled, please don't say, I was going to buy a ticket. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because no, you weren't. No, you weren't. I don't know if that makes you feel better or if that's what, if you think that makes an artist, a local artist, feel better when you say, oh, I had to cancel the show because nobody bought any tickets. Oh, what? Seriously? I was going to go. Don't say that. Because no, you weren't. Because if you were going to go, you'd have bought the ticket a long time ago. You wouldn't have waited until it got down to 2 days before when it's canceled and you say, I was going to go too. No, you weren't. Because when I was asking you, get back to me. When is it? How much is it? What do you get for that much? You get a concert. That's what do you get when you go to any other concert? You get a concert. That's what you get. There's no prizes. There's no option to get a car. You get the concert. When you go see Charlie Wilson, what do you think Charlie Wilson's going to give you? He's going to give you the concert. That's what you're going to get. What am I playing? Okay, that's a fair question. I'm doing Parliament. I'm doing Prince. I'm doing Richter. Do you like any of those people? Now, if you say you don't like none of those people, then just say no. That way, or you say, hey, Rory, I don't really like what you do. That's fine. Then I will never ask you again to support one of my shows. If you're one of those people, that's how I'm ending my day. We need to know. The France needs to know. Any entertainer, local entertainer, we need to know if you're not interested in supporting us at all. Not mad at you. We'll still, hey, I don't like what you do. Cool. That's wonderful. That way it saves us. We can go to the next person. Hey, she don't like what I do. Cool. We never got to ask her again. Saves us the time. The hemming and hawing, and you know you're not going. All right, just say no, not interested. Cool. Like you do Jehovah's Witnesses. I ain't interested. Cool. That way it saves us the time. We as local entertainers, we're not Beyonce's, we're not Charlie Wilson's, we're not Maxwell's. We cannot afford to hold off and wait for you guys to decide 48 hours before the show if you're coming or not. Show has been canceled by that time. We have to sell X amount of tickets because we have expenses like any other show. But guess what we don't have? We don't have corporate sponsors like Beyonce and Charlie Wilson and beers and all that, but it's just us and our little change. So if you're going to support us early. It's $30. And y'all are claiming in a minute how y'all ain't broke. And somebody claim y'all, I ain't broke, I got $30. I paid $30. Well, okay, well, piss $30 to me. Well, $35 for me. So you can come and see a good show. Listen, I got to go. But I'm going to leave you with this jam. FM2 and Intentional. We made it. That's my jam. God is the greatest. I got to get that in. Thank you guys for tuning in. Tell somebody you love them before it is too late. Don't play with that because you'll be saying it at the funeral. They won't hear you. All right. I love you. Gotta go. And here it is. FM2 and Intention on the Real Urban Radio Network, followed by the Blackbirds.
Out of all we're still right here. That's the remix. Intentional. We made it, y'all. Let's go. The devil, you know he tried to stop us, but we made it. Yeah. He tried to kill and destroy us. But you know what?
Urban Radio Network.
Rockin' music, music, music on my mind.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all. God is the greatest. See you on Sunday. And get your tickets.
Broadcasting live to the world at www.realurbanradio.com.